Hi everyone, this is Jamie Castillo, and this is my video response for Unit 8, PE 552. So the first question pretty much goes over what historical timeline affects our vocation today. And so I'm pretty much going to answer all the questions. What really hit home with me and what made me think the most as I was going through the course and what I related back to a lot. So one of the things as I was going through the course was the Greek philosophy of what aesthetic and physical education was. And I thought that it was a crazy idea how high of a pedestal the Greeks put what was aesthetically pleasing to them. They had to look beautiful. They had to look masculine. They had to look the part of a god. Maybe not necessarily a god themselves. They weren't as much into competition as Romans and other cultures were, but their main focus was what made them beautiful. I had taken a philosophy course in my undergrad, and the aesthetic part of it was really what caught my attention was the concept of what is beauty, because beauty is definitely different in everyone's point of view. So I think it's crazy to see how the Greek philosophy of what PE was used to look beautiful, and you look at American culture today, and there is a huge rift between two different populations. You have people who are not so healthy, they're obese, we're seeing a childhood obesity really go on the rise, but you see this other half of the population, there's a huge gap, in my opinion, but a big population is, I need to work out all the time because I need to look beautiful. I want to look like that. I mean, there's models that you see on TV all the time, and girls, even guys, are going, I want to look like that someday. So that's really just what hit home with me a little bit. I see it in my swimmers right now that I coach at the Y, and they do the same thing. I want to swim because I want to be skinny, or I want to swim because I want to be strong. So the same concept is really hitting home with children today as well. Moving forward, there's Title IX, which is the topic that really hit home to me. I mean, as a female and going into the sports industry, there has been a lot of kickback towards me because I am a girl. That in the position that I hold today, unfortunately, I mean, I love my facility, but part of the reason why I didn't get a job and that we've noticed a trend was that our executive director just didn't think I had the masculine ability to run a staffing unit as an aquatics director. So that was something that was really strong in her opinion. And we've noticed that trend being in a lot of other directors. And for myself, I feel that, no, I am a girl, I am feminine, but I am strong in the sense that I know how to dictate my actions. I know how to run a staffing unit. I have my own staffing unit now, even though it's quite small. But these are things that, as a woman and other, well, now we're going into transgender. These are different topics that are going to start evolving pretty soon. And then it also made me think about the different cultures, like having to be very politically correct and being welcoming of all different types of culture. I love coaching my swim team because I have swimmers who are from South Korea. I have swimmers who are from, it was not India, but some country really close to India. I have a swimmer who's from Bulgaria. So there's a lot of different cultures that are coming into my swim team. And it's really exciting to see that. So Title IX affects me as a woman, but then it made me think of the idea going into the different cultures. How does sports affect those cultures? Are these cultures being represented because, or are they being pushed aside because of they're not receiving any type of career positions because of who they are physically, genetically, and gender-wise? And then a topic I think that is today or in the future going to be a really big topic, going back to the Title IX, is transgender. I feel like this is a very big movement, not stating my opinion or bashing on anyone else's opinion on transgender in general, but individuals are coming out as transgender. There's a lot of changes in gender in our society, and we have to recognize that, and we have to be accepting of that when we are hiring, or there's going to be a lot of athletes coming in. They're a male feeling like they're in a woman's body? Do they play on the girls' sports? Do they play on the guys' sports? that's going to be a huge issue. We're starting to see that trend coming through right now, although it hasn't impacted immensely. I think once same-sex marriage rights and if that kind of calms down a little bit more, you're going to see a lot more transgender issues, especially in the high school level. What sport are they going to play? What team are they going to play on? And how do you characterize that? Are they allowed to play on a girls' team because they feel like they're in a woman's body, but they have male genetic hormones, they have testosterone? Is that going to put them at an advantage? Or is it them playing for a male team, is that going to put them at a disadvantage? So I think that's definitely going to be something that's going to pop up in the near future, as it's starting to pick up wind right now. But that is it. That is my that is my video response. I just want to say to all my classmates, I am praying for you. I hope you guys have an amazing finals week, and we did it. We're finished. Have a good day and an even better holiday. Bye.